Hey guys, Nate Jess here with It's Nostalgic. We're just going to try to run you through briefly a short one on kind of what sells, go around this time. And then we're going to show you some little tips on how to ship certain things, because I know people have questions about that sometimes. So we're just going to go ahead and get started here. We had sales on eBay and Mercari. Let's just go with the Mercari one. The first one, we picked this up for $1 at a garage sale. Of course, it's the Harley Quinn. There's the pudding collar, Daddy's Little Monster shirt. It was a complete set. Paid $1. Somebody offered $18 on Mercari, so we took it. Next, this is one we're just trying to clearance out some stuff. We paid nearly nothing for some shirts, and
we've had that for over 6 months.
Yeah, so I just marked it down to $250 to get it moving. Somebody bought it within a short period of time, so that was pretty easy. Over here is some Converse. These are kind of cool looking shoes, actually.
Was found by your mom.
Yeah, these are my mom's. Yeah, these are my mom's. So.
And I scrubbed and tried to bring as much life back to them as I could.
And it came back,
oils.
Came back pretty well, and turned a dumpster dive into $15. So yeah, and then we split that with her, and so yeah. So you'll see videos of us going up to Iowa, going through her store, I think as she calls it. So. And let the next two I'll have Jess talk about these.
This sale came to how much?
$12.
$12, and it's a lot of I mean, guys, I love the old embroidery and crocheted pieces because, guys, nobody does this anymore. Very few people do this, and it is just a lost art. I mean, how cute is that one? But anyway, I allotted a group of over 20 together, and I picked them up for next to nothing. And I didn't pick them up all at once. This was just a cumulative pick up and put back, and then until you build a lot and put it on as a lot. And then I think that if you guys find any of these templates, any sewing quilting templates, I am a quilter, and so these were in my overstock. But it was a great sell. I put the 3 Omni Grid together that I had and sold within 24 hours.
$17 for something that was just sitting around. It was extra. So next we got us a Bob Mackie shirt. Okay, so here's the Bob Mackie shirt. It's got some excellent embroidery on it, as you can see.
It's a 3X. And we have really good luck with the larger women's sizes and men's sizes. They go really quickly. We found this at the Goodwill, and turn around. I'm glad to find a good home for it. It's 100% silk and very, very nice.
$15 for that one. Then we have we already bagged it up before we started the video, but it was 2 aprons. I'll show a little screenshot. 2 aprons and a French rolling pin. Items we'd had for a while, and items we have for a while, we'll go back through and just run them as an auction to see if we can get them moving, get interest in them, and then after that, we usually throw them in a lot or wait for garage sale or flea market type stuff. But like I said, I'll throw up a screenshot on that one. And then the last one we have for today is this Christian music. DeGarmo Key. It's a vintage album. Don't sleep on these albums like this, guys, because I've sold like Petra albums, Striper albums, Amy Grant. I mean, all those 80s, 90s Christian artists, especially on vinyl. People seem to want to have them in their collection. But anyway, that's just a brief summary.
And all of this sold from Saturday evening and Sunday. And so we'll get it packaged out and in the mail today.
So this is what we had. Yeah, we'll be back to show you, especially how to mail off the Harley Quinn, because we can't put it in USPS because it's going to go out FedEx with Mercari. And so I'm going to have to do some cutting on a box to get the bat and the clothes in there. and then we'll show you how to do an album, the shoes, and then the shirts and everything. So stay with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Hi guys, just a quick little shipping thing. We buy a lot of these little poly bags that are just clear, and I always stick the clothing in a poly bag. If I'm running low, I'll use a Ziploc bag. It's just to protect it against weather when it's out shipping. So then you can get these from eBay and just slip it in there. Make sure you have yourself a thank you note. And we made a whole bunch, and I just wrote on the back a little thank you. It says, we wanted to convey a sincere thank you. Your purchase truly helps our family's small business, and we hope you enjoy your purchase. And then
that's what they look like there.
I seal it, right? Because it's just a pull string. And then we have a bunch of these thank you stickers. You can get them really cheap online.
We found our bundles at the Overstock bin store.
And slap that on the back, and then a Sharpie. I take it and I come over here to the scale, guys, and I just weigh it. And you can see by the scale it's 8.1, so you always round up. And I do 9 ounces, and I know this was the Mackie blouse, so I put that on there. So when I go to print it off with my thermal printer, I just have everything ready to go.
Okay, so that's kind of how we handle clothing items, unless it's really too bulky, and then sometimes we got to go in boxes like this or other boxes that we found. So yeah, so there's the Top Gun shirt. Okay, so t-shirts are really easy, guys. Pretty quick and simple. Do the same thing, should overweigh it, and then we'll take it out there and print them all off at the same time. Here in just a second, I will kind of show you how to do shoes. It's not too difficult, as long as you have the right size box. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm just packaging up these Converse. So I just used some packing paper and wrap each shoe. And then, what box is this, Nate? It's a flat.
It's the shoe box from USPS. It has to go priority, not priority flat rate, just priority. Works excellent for shoes, works excellent for other things too, but yeah, that's the best thing to ship shoes out in. Unless you have some giant boots or something like that, this will probably be your best way on most shoes that you get to resell. Make sure you get your thank you in there. And same thing, you're just going to seal it up. You're going to weigh it. And then write it on there, and then we'll print out the labels here in a little while. Next, I'll show you how to use the record boxes, not only for the records, but we'll use it to get those, what are they, templates?
Hi guys, it's Nostalgia's back, and we're just showing you how to package up a record that's sold.
Okay, all the records that we sell, I always wrap them in shrink wrap. That way, if the box gets wet, it's going to protect the sleeve and the record itself. They make these boxes specifically for vinyl. They work for books and other things too, but these things are a lifesaver. Before, we'd have to get boxes and just ship them out flat. It was kind of a pain. And then these weren't that expensive. You just kind of line it up. They're all perforated according to what size you've got. So we're just going to fold over. They're pretty easy. Fold that way and fold that way. It makes shipping records.
Thank you in there, Nate?
Yep, thank yous are in there. And then
Okay.
even if the screen goes off, it still films. So we're still trying to get used to our GoPro here, guys. So
This is my first time filming, so I'm sorry. So we have them at different sizes, and she inspects them all. And if they do not meet her criteria, then you're not going to be able to have your product shipped to you in that box.
She has trouble getting out of that box sometimes.
So
that's her own thing.
She's our, that's Sparkles, the shipping coordinator.
Okay, and here in a second we'll be back and I'll show you how to box up this costume. Trying to get out.
There's movement afoot. Can she do it? Go, Sparky, go! Woo! Nathan he's had to cut this box down to get it to size for the Harley Quinn bat, and we're going to package that up right now. He's really good at franking boxes together, and I am not.
If you do this for a while, you will get used to making stuff work that you don't think will work.
Why'd that stop? Okay.
Okay, on these, if you get a box that's already got a label, make sure you put the new label over this, or you have to peel it off or scribble it off in permanent marker. Another thing is the post office doesn't like boxes that represent alcohol and stuff like that. So if you do those, I suggest you wrap it in the paper or cover it in some way. But anyway, I had to rip this one off. But I had to take a longer box, cut it down. I've got the ends perforated for when I'm ready. But we're going to use the clothing as kind of the cushion on this. So I've got the bat. We're going to go in. Put pudding over the top.
And then are we going to bag the clothing, Nate?
No, I don't. Actually, you know what? Yeah, hold on. Change my mind. I'm going to put it. Now, while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and put the thank you in this one. Like I said again, guys, we paid $1 at a garage sale for this whole costume. They said, "Oh, it comes with the bat." I was like, "Oh, okay." So threw it up on the internet real quick, had some interest on eBay, kind of fizzled out, cross-listed it with Flip through the Google app over on Mercari, and had quite a bit of interest just to start with, so that was nice. And then, I don't know if you sent an offer, or were they back and forth?
I did.
I know they asked a bunch of questions, so we answered the questions for them.
I notice when people are asking questions, I like to reply with an offer because that seems to make the sale quicker. If we just listed it, sometimes we don't, but as a rule, if they're asking and you can sweeten the deal just a little bit and you got a good profit margin, then go for it, because then that's a quick sell and you can turn around and it's a good lesson not to love your product so much that you just hold on to it, because invest in you. You're learning how to flip things, and if you can flip things quickly, then you can use that money for the next great hunt and find.
Don't get attached. That's the big one. Like I say, it's different if it's your own collection, you're trying to thin it out, then yeah, you may be a little bit attached, but you've got to be willing to move on from it. Right now we have something from my childhood. I have 2 of them. I decided I'd let one of them go, and that's an old Erdl Dukes of Hazzard die-cast carrying case. I kept one. I'm going to put it in my classroom for display. I'm a high school history teacher. Kids get a kick out of all the vintage stuff that I can bring in. Actually, I had 2 girls tell me that when I die, they want all my stuff. And they told me if I ever have a garage sale, they want to be the first ones to show up. So we'll see where that goes. But, so either there's a plot, they like my stuff, or there's a plot that they want to knock me out of commission so they can have my stuff sooner. So, let me get this taped real quick. As you can see, sometimes it just takes finesse, maneuvering, just try stuff. If it doesn't work, you can always just take it apart. That's why we try not to throw any types of boxes away unless they're just really destroyed. Shipping manager's got a complaint.
Can you hear her? This is her new thing. She has to know where we all are at all times.
She's old and yeah. So this is gonna be pretty much it, guys. Just throw this in here. Now this will have to go UPS because of the length of it. Of course, you guys ship with the post office. You know they have that surcharge now with anything over 20, I think it's 22 inches, 21 inches. So it's much easier just to ship that. This won't go UPS, this will go FedEx. FedEx is easy too. So we have a Walgreens in a town 8 miles away, or they have drop-off boxes over there, or on my way to work during the school year. And UPS for us is easy because at the hardware store here in our little town, they have a drop-off. So shipping's not anything major for us, I guess. I know some people have issues, like there's nothing around like UPS or FedEx, so it's hard for them to get there. But so anyway, yeah. So I'll just weigh this, get it tagged, and we'll get it over to FedEx here in the next day or two. So other than that, guys, we'll try to bring you more videos, maybe some more stuff on nostalgia. We'll also try to bring you more shopping videos. We hope we can get out and going again for too long. I know garage sale season is starting to wind down, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do. But other than that, I guess we'll see you on the next one, guys.
Thanks. Have a great one.
So this is what happens when you leave your tub of plush out. Nice sparkles.